Yes, guys, we have an absolute belter for you at strawweight. Kicking off the main card, we have number 3 ranked Jarred Brooks up against number 4 ranked Hiroba Minowa. The build-up for this one has been pretty interesting. Welcome, gentlemen. Great to see you. First question, Minowa-san, I have to ask you, what did you make of the rap video from Jarred Brooks? I think that's a first for one championship. What was your response to it?
ミナワ選手から、まず質問していきたいんですけども、ジェリッド・ブルック選手がツイッターにラップを上げてたと思うんですけど、なんて返事されたんですか？
僕がそんなに英語が達者な方ではないので、何を言ってるのかちょっと聞き取れなかったんで、そんなラップしてる時間あったら練習されたらどうですかっていう。
はい。Well, this is what I replied to him. So I'm not really good in English. I have no idea what he's saying. But if you have time to rap, you better, train hard and prepare for the match.
Jarred, have you been managing your time well between rapping and training? It seems like you're absolutely loving all elements of the build up to this fight.
Yeah, don't worry, Hiroba. I have definitely been training for you. I just got done fighting like a month and a half ago too, so I've definitely got a little bit more experience time as far as time goes. But yeah, I've definitely managed my time very well, and I wrote that rap in like 30 minutes. So if anybody wants to get to rapping, I can write for you. Drake, all of those guys, I can rap for you for sure. In a little amount of time.
Okay. 皆さん、心配しなくても、ちゃんとトレーニングしているし、っていうか、ラップも30分ぐらいであれできたんで、全然トレーニングに影響はないですと。しかも1ヶ月半前ぐらいに試合して、前より全然コンディションもいいし、試合感も戻っているんで、全然大丈夫ですよということです。
今回は入国に問題なかったか聞いてもらっていいですか
？Jarred, did you have any issues getting into the country at the immigration?
Oh man, it was a rough one, that's for sure. It was in Dubai when I grabbed my all of my stuff, and they were giving me some really big issues. I didn't think that I was gonna make it to that day. But yeah, we got here, man. I am super pumped. I'm super ready. All of One Championship fans, they need to be put on notice, and so does Hiroba.
ちょっとドバイで荷物検査結構苦労した部分はあったんですけど、予定通り入国できたし、心配しなくて大丈夫だよと。
そしたらお互いベストコンディションで戦えるのを楽しみにしてるっていうのを伝えてもらっていいですか？
So Jarred, seems like we're both in good condition, best condition. So let's put on a good fight.
Hey, I am more than prepared, brother, and I would say best of luck to you, but I can't.
皆さん、もちろんいい試合したいし、頑張ってねって言いたいところだけど、申し訳ないけど、それは言えないなと。
なぜですか？
いや、対戦するんで。
なるほど。
そう、幸運を祈ってるんですけど、祈る気はないと。
なるほど。それは試合当日になれば、どっちが笑ってるか分かると思うんで、楽しみに。
Well, let's just see who'll be, smiling at the end after the fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Minowa-san, you are on a awesome 6-fight win streak, including wins over the hard-hitting Lito Adewang and former champion Alex Silva. Where does Jarred compared to those guys? Is he a bigger test?
皆さん、今、6連勝中で、1では強敵のリト選手だったり、元チャンピオンのアレック・シルバーとやり合って勝ってますが、その2人と比べて、ジェリッド・ブルック選手はどうですか？さらに上の強豪だと思いますか？
もちろんさらに上の強豪だと思います。
Of course, Jarred Brooks is, a higher level opponent compared to Lito and Alex Silva.
Jarred, you've been quite respectful of the skill set of Hiroba-san. How big of a test is he? I mean, you've taken on some of the best in the world before. Where does he rank for you?
I think Hiroba is a very tough test for me. He has a lot of good qualities about him, a little bit Jared Brooks-esque. So yeah, he reminds me of a younger me for sure. He has a lot of really good tests that have been put in front of him, and he's done good with those tests. So I'm looking forward to on Friday to see how he feels, and I want to be surprised. I don't want to feel that weakness, anything like that. I want to feel like he's strong, like I actually have a true test in front of me. So yeah, Hiroba, I'm glad that I get to fight you.
皆さん、まずすごいスキルがある選手だと思ってるし、言うと、ジェリッド・ブルックが若い頃の自分に似てると。で、皆さん自体リトであったり、アレックスであったりを倒して、数々の試練を乗り越えてきてるし、とにかく試合当日は驚かせてほしいと、驚かせてほしいし、いい試合をしたいと。そういうのを期待してるぞと。
そうですね、期待に応えれるようにいろいろ準備してきたんで、期待して楽しみにしておいてください。
I've been preparing a lot, and I brought a lot of surprises for you. So, just wait and see.
Hiroba-san, you both fought Lito Adewang. There seems to have been a bit of back and forth about that because, you went the distance and Jarred finished him. Jarred said that while you were drinking chocolate milk at school, he finished Adewang and showed you the best game plan, if my translation is correct. What did you make of that comment?
皆さん、お互いリト選手と戦ってるんですけど、ジェイ選手はあれ、フィニッシュしたんでしたっけ？で、箕輪さんは、3ラウンドぐらいも行ったんですかね。で、そういう意味でちょっと翻訳が合ってるか分からないんですけど、チョコレートミルク飲んでる場合じゃないんじゃないかってことなんですけど、それに対してどう思いますか？
僕、チョコレートミルクよりコーヒー派ですし、僕が3ラウンドかけて戦ったのは、まだアディワン選手が敗北してない時にデータがないところを研究してやって3ラウンドかけて勝ちに徹した結果であって、データがあればもっと違った展開になると思うんで、別にそこはあんま気にしてないですね。
Jared, actually, I'm more of a coffee lover than a chocolate milk. And when I fought Lito, Lito was just a debut, and he didn't have any data and any previous videos to observe. So if he had more information about Lito, it wouldn't gone to distance. So that's only the difference.
Jarrod, what do you make of that?
Okay. I mean, I've been beating some of the best in the world. I mean, you got the UFC champion, Davison Figueiredo, that I completely just toyed around with. Davison is almost exactly like Lito Adewang, like as far as power and as far as striking goes. So I've definitely put out the layout for everybody that needs to be your typical striker. Plus, Davison Figueiredo is a way better jiu-jitsu practitioner than Lito Adewang, and you about got tapped out by Lito Adewang. And by the way, you do look pretty good. You do look big, but I would look big in a 10-year-old's clothing as well.
皆さん悪いですけどジェリッドブック自体がもう世界でもそのトップ級のトップなんでっていうか箕輪さんこの前リト選手の試合とかなんですかストライカー相手にもうちょっとで一本負けするとこだったっていうところもありますしジェリッドブック自身UFC のチャンピオンちょっと名前見逃したんですけどとやり合ってストライカーもグラップラーも全然倒してるんで全 全然レベルが違うというか、そこら辺気をつけた方がいいんじゃないかってことなんですけど。
まあ、ご忠告ありがとうございますって伝えてください。別に僕はあの状況で、関節はもう決まる状態からだって僕は逃げられますし、まあ、そういうのを見せたかった試合でもあるんで、まあ、要はやるだけが強い選手だと僕は思ってないんで、やられるところで回避できる能力っていうのもあるんだぞっていうのも、まあ一つ格闘家としての評価だと思うんで、まあまあ決めきれるように頑張ってくれって伝えてください。
Jared, thanks for the warning. Actually, even though Lito almost submitted me, I think that like an athlete that can finish someone is not only the good athlete, but like, someone like me who can, avoid submissions is also a good athlete. So, yeah, thanks for the warning and just wait and see and let's see how it goes.
Jarred, how big a factor is experience going to be, both in age, both in time in the circle, both in terms of competition faced?
I don't mean anything, man. Age, nothing like that really matters. When you're inside of that octagon, it's all that time, relativity, nothing really matters when it comes down to that. It's just two people trying to kill each other. I am ready to get my life on the line to come out and beat you and to come out and be number one in this division. Yeah, you are fair warned. And as far as time goes, you're talking about time factors. I do a lot of research. You're right, and you are on TikTok more than you are on training, and you are in the gym when you are on TikTok, but you do a lot more TikTok than I do rapping. That's for sure.
箕輪さん、質問がその経験値とか年齢って今回の試合に影響するかっていうことなんですけど、ジェイド・ブルック選手の回答は、正直経験、年齢とか全くケージの中入ると関係ないと。もう結局もう2人の殺し合いであって、誰がやるかやられるかって話なんで、そういうのは全然関係ないと。で一つ言えるのは、箕輪さん、ちょっとトレーニングより TikTok やりすぎだと。俺はラップよりトレーニングの方やってるぞと言ってます。
あれ、まず何でしたっけ？年齢が試合に影響するかでしたっけ？
はい。
年齢ってまあ数字なんですけど、要は
関係ないと。
そうですね。どれだけ生きたかっていうのを教えてくれるだけであって、なんていうんですか、どのように生きてきたかは別に年齢は教えてくれないんで、関係ないと思いますね。
Age, it tells you how long you've been living, but it doesn't tell you how much your experience and how good your career is. So yeah, I also think that age doesn't matter, experience doesn't matter.
Up against a guy like Jarred, who's making a little bit of fun of you, who's made fun of your clothes, made fun of your age, does it throw you off your game at all?
皆さん、ジェイド選手、いろいろ、なんですか、服装についてちょっといじったりとか、いろいろあるんですけど、ちょっとイラッとするというか、ちょっと燃える部分ありますか？
いえ、僕は別に言いたいこと言っていただいて、盛り上げてもらってありがとうございますって感じです。
He doesn't really care whatever just talks about him, it's just, building up to the match and, it gets excited. So, I'm more thankful.
Jarred, you mentioned that you see a lot of great qualities in a fighter about your opponent. Could you elaborate on what you see in him?
I see he's like a younger Jarred Brooks. He has a lot of good wrestling ability. I don't know how much wrestling he did like growing up. I know he was in like junior shudo and stuff like that. It's all he really talks about. But yeah, I see some good qualities in him, and I also see bad qualities in him as well. He is young, so it is hard to see what everything he has in his tool belt or what he's been working on. But I'm going to be prepared in all assets, all forms. I I want to see what he thinks he's gonna do to me, because Lito said he had a bunch of tricks up his sleeve too, and all seen how that went. But I think that Hiroba is gonna be in for his words with his money.
ミノワ選手、質問が、ジェレッド・ブルック選手が、ミノワ選手の試合を見て、どういういいところがあるかを説明してほしいということなんですけど、言ってたのは、まずさっきも言ったんですけど、若い頃のジェレッド・ブルックに似ていると。で、あとシュートの話はいろいろ聞いてるんですけど、レスリングもすごい良くて、どこまで経験あるか分かんないんですけど、いいレスリングをすると。で、とにかくミノワ選手若いんで、まだ何をしてくるかっていうのがまだ見えないけど、どんな局面になっても対応できるような準備はしてきてると。で、とにかく若いし、引き出しいろいろ見せて楽しませてくれと。で、リト選手も言ってたんですけど、ミノ選手、試合中にいろいろなんていうんですか、仕掛けてくるっていうか、隠し玉いろいろ持ってるんで、そういうところも楽しみにしてると言ってます。
そうですね、過去のデータ、僕のデータを見てもらって研究してもらってるとするならばすごいありがたいんで、じゃあ彼の言葉を借りるとすると、僕若いんで、多分僕の進化は他の選手の誰よりも早いと思うんで、いろんな引き出しの数増えてると思うんで、楽しみに待っててください。
Jared, thanks for observing my past fights and everything. But the thing is, as you see, I'm really young, so that means I'm evolving really fast. So even though you observed me, I'll be showing you a lot of tricks that you've never seen, something that you have never imagined. So, well, just look forward to it.
What do you believe are the biggest weaknesses that Jarred has? What are you looking to exploit here, Minowa-san?
ミノワ選手に質問なんですけども、逆にジェレド・ブルック選手の弱点ってどこだと思います？ジェレド・ブルック選手のここをちょっと攻めていこうかなみたいな、言える範囲で。
いや、ていうか弱点がないのが弱点じゃないですか。何言ってんだって思うかもしれないですけど、要は、なんていうんですかね、いいレスラーだと思いますし、いい打撃すると思いますし、基本的にはフィジカルも強いと思うんで、特に穴がないと思うんですけど、がゆえに弱い部分っていうのもあると思うんで、試合までに一つそこ考えておいてください。
Well, I think Jarred, he has no weakness, which is that's his weakness. Having no weakness is his weakness. I mean, I think he's a good wrestler and, has good, his physical is strong and, yeah, I see no weakness, but, most likely, like when I actually face him, I'll probably find a couple of weaknesses in him.
It makes sense, but okay.
Does that make you more confident of getting the victory? I mean, today, what is your sense of your opponent, Jarred?
The sense of my opponent, I think that he does a really good job in like the second and third round, which is really good for like one judging. In the first round, he is a little bit, tentative, and he likes to feel things out. He is a smart fighter. I'm not gonna take anything away from him. But for him to say, I have no weakness, and then he's going to try to find a weakness, it makes me think that he has no game plan for this fight. So you need a really, 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 really good game plan to beat me. So good luck with that. And I am looking forward to showing the world what I can do to another portrait that I can paint.
ミノワ選手、ジェレー選手から見ると、ミノワ選手の試合の中で、1ラウンドちゃんと様子を見る感じで、すごい賢い選手だなってふうに思ってて、2ラウンド、3ラウンド、一気に攻めてくるって感じで、その1のなんていうか、査定にはすごいマッチしてて、いいんじゃないかなって感じなんですけど、正直 弱点がないところが弱点だって言ってて、こう試合でこう穴を見つけていこうっていう発想自体が、ミノ選手、ゲームプランないんじゃないかなと正直思っちゃって、正直本当に俺を倒したかったら、しっかり考えていいゲームプランで臨まないと絶対勝てねえぞと言ってます。もうとにかく俺は世界にこんなに強いやつがいるんだぞっていうのをここで見せるんで、とにかくミノ選手自体はちゃんとしっかりゲームプラン考えて臨まないと痛い目に遭うぞと言ってます。
ゲームプランは別にいつでもあるんで、そこは別に心配してもらわなくて大丈夫ですっていうのと、それだけ自信過剰に自分のことを強いと思ってもらってるんで、僕がその首取って僕の方が強いっていうのをきちっと証明したいと思います。
はい。Well, I do have a game plan, and I have like several plans, for Friday night. So, and it's good to think that you're a strong fighter, but anyway, on Friday I'll just beat you, and prove that I'm a better fighter.
Two exceptionally talented fighters in the strawweight division. All that's left to do is find out how this one's going to go on Friday. Massive permutations for the number one contender spot and a shot at Joshua Pasio. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure.